Have you ever felt it? That subtle sting, that almost imperceptible judgment in the air when you, a woman, stand alone. Not lonely, mind you, but truly alone. Without a partner. Without a man. The world, with its well-meaning but often myopic gaze, whispers, something must be missing, or worse, it assumes you're searching constantly, desperately, for that missing piece. But what if I told you that this very aloneness, this perceived lack, is in fact your greatest power? What if I told you that the woman who stands alone, not because she can't find a man, but because she has chosen, consciously or unconsciously, to embark on a profound inner journey, is the woman who is truly, deeply, and irrevocably becoming whole? This isn't just about societal pressures, though they are undeniably present. This is about something far deeper, something etched into the very fabric of our psyche. For centuries, the narrative has been clear. A woman finds her completion, her purpose, her very identity through a man. She is the moon to his sun, the echo to his voice, the softer half of a greater whole. And if she doesn't have that other half, well, then she must be incomplete, flawed, broken. But what if that entire narrative is a beautifully woven lie, a comfortable delusion designed to keep us from discovering the boundless depths within ourselves? What if the true completion doesn't lie in finding a partner, but in finding your own anima, your own inner masculine, your own strength, wisdom, and purpose independently? Carl Jung, that titan of the human psyche, spoke not of halves seeking wholes, but of individuals striving for wholeness within themselves. He understood that within each of us, regardless of gender, lies both the masculine and the feminine, the anima and the animus. For a woman, the journey to true independence, to living fully and vibrantly without a man, is often the most potent path to integrating her own animus, that inner principle of discernment, action, and ambition. It is a journey of becoming your own hero, your own protector, your own provider, not just financially, but emotionally, psychologically, spiritually. And let me tell you, that journey is not for the faint of heart. It demands courage. It demands introspection. It demands a willingness to face the shadows and embrace the light all by yourself. Now, before you think this is a condemnation of relationships, let me be crystal clear. This is about choice. This is about the conscious, empowered decision to build a life so rich, so fulfilling, so aligned with your authentic self, that a partner becomes an addition, a beautiful complement, rather than an absolute necessity for your existence. It's about being so full within yourself that you don't need another to fill a void, but rather you choose to share your abundance. And if this resonates with you, if these words stir something deep within your soul, I invite you to join this conversation. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's unravel these profound truths together. Because your journey, your story, your independence matters more than you can possibly imagine. Think about it. Society often frames an independent woman not as strong, but as hard. Not as self-sufficient, but as unapproachable. Not as empowered, but as lonely. We are fed a steady diet of romantic comedies where the single woman's sole quest is to find love, as if her life can't truly begin until a man arrives on the scene. But what if the greatest love story you will ever experience is the one you write with yourself? What if the most thrilling adventure is the one you embark on alone into the uncharted territories of your own potential? Seneca, that astute observer of the human condition, reminded us, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. And what a future awaits the woman who is not dependent, but independent, not seeking, but creating, not waiting, but living. The path of living alone, truly alone without that external validation, often forces a profound confrontation with the self. It strips away the masks we wear, the roles we play, the identities we assume to please others. You are left with just you. And in that raw, unadulterated state, you begin to discover the unwavering strength that has always resided within. You learn to soothe your own anxieties, to celebrate your own victories, to pick yourself up when you fall. You become your own anchor in the storm, your own compass in the wilderness. This isn't about being emotionally stoic. It's about cultivating a deep, unwavering self-reliance that frees you from the tyranny of external expectations. It's about realizing that while connection is beautiful, it is not the sole source of your worth or your happiness. Your worth is inherent. Your happiness is your responsibility. Jung would argue that this period of aloneness is often a crucial phase of individuation, the process by which a person becomes a psychological individual, a separate, indivisible unity or whole. It's a journey of self-discovery where you integrate the fragmented aspects of your personality, including those parts that society might have told you were unfeminine or too much. The ambitious drive, the analytical mind, the adventurous spirit. These are not antithetical to being a woman. They are integral parts of your wholeness, and when you embrace them, you don't become less feminine. You become more you, a more complete, more resonant, more authentic you. Consider the archetype of the independent woman in mythology and folklore. Often she is portrayed as a witch, a hermit, an outcast, figures feared or misunderstood precisely because they defied societal norms and found power outside of conventional structures. But what if those witches were simply women who had dared to access their inner wisdom, to trust their own intuition, and to forge their own paths unburdened by the need for external approval? What if their magic was simply the manifestation of their fully realized potential? This reframing allows us to see the independent woman not as an anomaly, but as an archetype of profound strength and self-possession. The contrast between being alone and being lonely is crucial here. Loneliness is a state of mind, an inner void, a feeling of disconnection. Aloneness, on the other hand, can be a profound state of self-communion, a deliberate choice to engage with your inner world, to cultivate your own interests, and to deepen your relationship with yourself. It is in this aloneness that many women discover their true passions, their creative voices, their life's purpose. It is where they learn to listen to their own inner compass rather than being swayed by the winds of external opinion. And that, my dear friends, is a power far greater than any relationship can confer. This isn't about shunning connection or closing yourself off to love. On the contrary, it's about preparing yourself for a love that is truly reciprocal, truly empowering, rather than one built on need or dependency. When you are whole within yourself, you attract relationships that are mirrors of that wholeness. You don't seek someone to complete you, but someone to walk alongside you, to share in the richness of your already full life. You choose partnership from a place of abundance, not scarcity. And that, Jung would tell us, is the foundation for a truly conscious relationship. One where two whole individuals choose to journey together, each contributing their unique integrated self to the shared experience. So if you find yourself on this path, whether by choice or by circumstance, know this: you are not less than, you are not incomplete, you are not waiting for life to begin. You are in the very crucible of your own evolution, forging a strength and a wisdom that will serve you and perhaps inspire others for the rest of your days. Embrace the silence, embrace the solitude, embrace the profound journey of becoming your own person. For in living alone, without a man as your defining characteristic, you are uncovering the Jungian truth about independent women. That true power, true completion, and true freedom come from within. If this journey resonates with you, if these words have sparked a flicker of recognition in your soul, I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's build a community where this kind of truth is celebrated, where women are empowered to embrace their wholeness regardless of their relationship status. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's continue to explore the depths of the human psyche together. Because the most beautiful love story you will ever experience is the one you have with yourself. And it begins and flourishes with your own independent heart.